Assalamu alaikum students. So now we are going to discuss the next 4 questions of the past paper, October-November 2019, paper 1-1. We have already discussed the first 4 questions, so let's go for question 5 till question number 8. And here is the question number 5, in which he is asking us that given that 4 tan x plus 3 cos x plus 1 over cos x equals to 0, without using a calculator, show that sin x is equals to 3 over 2, minus 2 over 3, sorry. So what we are going to do here, that tan x is going to be changed to sin over cos. So it is 4 as it is, sin x divided by cos x plus 3 cos x plus 1 over cos x, and this is equals to 0. Now what do we do? Just multiply by cos everywhere to finish the denominator. So it's going to be 4 sin x plus 3 cos square x plus 1 equals to 0. Now we need to shift everything to the sign by placing the formula cos square equals to 1 minus sin square. So 4 sin x, 1 minus sin square x plus 1 equals to 0. So this will be simplified to 4 sin x plus 3 minus 3 sin square x and plus 1. And when you simplify whole of this, it's going to be minus 3 sin square x plus 4 sin x plus 4 equals to 0. So let's shift everything to the other side so that 3 sin square x becomes positive. 3 sin square x minus 4 sin x minus 4. Now by placing, since we are not allowed to use calculator, so by placing this in the quadratic formula, sin x is equals to minus b. So it's going to be plus 4 square root. B square means minus 4 square, which is 16, minus 4 into 3 into minus 4. Divided by 2a, it means going to be 6. Now 4 plus minus, if you simplify this, this takes you to 64 and divided by 6. And you see here that sin x is equals to 4 plus minus 8 divided by 6. There will be two values, 4 minus 8 divided by 6 and 4 plus 8 divided by 6. And since this value will go above 1, so we don't take it. So we are left with minus 4 over 6. And after the simplification, we get it equals to sin x is equals to minus 2 over 3, which was supposed to be seen over here. Now, let's go to the next part. Now, next part is, now he's asking us to solve this one, that 4 tan 2x minus 23 cos 2x minus 20 plus 1 over cos 2x minus 20. And if you see, the whole of the function is still the same. The only difference is that in place of x, he has placed 2x minus 20. So whatever we have got the answer, the last part answer was sin x is equals to minus 2 over 3. So we will write sin 2x minus 20 is equals to minus 2 over 3. Now since sign is negative, so according to ASTC, add sugar to coffee, sign this is lying in the third quadrant or it is lying in the fourth quadrant. So either the answer is here or the answer is here. So let's make it in such a way that the third quadrant is here, and then this is going to be the fourth quadrant. And we don't need to think about the minus sign now. So we are left with 2x minus 20. And when we solve it with the calculator, it gives us that third quadrant is, as we know, it's 180 plus the value which the calculator showed us is 41.8. So after the simplification, when we add both of these and then add this, we reach to 241.8. And dividing by 2, we'll get one of the values, which is 120.9. Now, if we go to the fourth quadrant, then 2x minus 20 is going to be, fourth quadrant is 360 minus the value shown on the calculator, that was 41.8. And if you do all the simplification by subtracting and then adding 20 to this and dividing it by 2, so we, 360 minus 140, 41.8 plus 20, 360 minus 41.8 plus 20, and this gives us 338.2. And if you divide it by 2, it's 169.1. So this is the solution of question number 5. Now, if we go for the next question, what do we have here? This is your question number 6. And question 6 says, there is a line which has a gradient equals to m and passes through the point 0 and minus 2. Find the two possible values of m for which the line is a tangent to the curve. So if we write the equation of the line, so y equals to mx plus c will help us to write down. So if we place x is 0 over here and this is minus 2 in place of this over here, so we'll get c is equals to minus 2. So the equation will become y is equals to mx minus 2. Now this line is tangent to this. So what do? We compare both of these by eliminating y and solve it for this. So x square minus 2x plus 7 is equals to mx minus 2. So when we simplify this, we reach to place 2x minus mx and plus 9 is equals to 0, and x square plus x is taken common and we are left with minus 2 minus m plus 9 equals to 0. And since it is tangent, so b square minus 4ac must be equals to 0. So minus 2 minus m whole square minus 4 into 1 into 9, and this gives you equals to 0. So when you open this, this is going to be 4 plus m square plus 4m minus 36 equals to 0. And when we come over here, so with this m square plus 4m minus 32. So when we solve this with the help of the mod 5.3 using the calculator directly, so we get two values of m. One is 4 and one is minus 8. Now it says for each value of m, find the coordinates of the point where the line touches the curve. So the line will become now, since m, let's check for m equals to 4 first. So y is equals to 4x minus 2 is there. So this 4 can be placed over here to get the value, then x square plus x into minus 2 minus 4 is going to be minus 6 and plus 9 equals to 0. So the equation will become x square minus 6x plus 9, from where we'll get the value of x is equals to 3. And this value of x can be placed in this equation to get the value of y. So it's 3 square, and so if you put 3 over there, so it's going to be 9 minus 6 plus 7. So we get 10. So one of the point is 3 and 10. Okay. Now when at m equals to minus 8, and if you place minus 8 over here, so we get x square plus 6x plus 9 equals to 0, which gives us x equals to minus 3. So by placing minus 3 in this equation, we get y is equals to minus 3 square is plus 9, and then minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6 and plus 7, so it's going to be 22. So the point second one is minus 3 and 22. So here is the solution for question number 6. I hope it will be easy for you. Now let's go to the next question, that is question number 7. And in this, okay, this is regarding the functions. So in this question, find the range of f. So if you're looking for the range of f here, so the minimum value, if you place x equals to 0 over here, so the range of x, f of x will be f of x. Now f of x will be lying between 3 and 0. Because maximum value will be getting almost lesser than 3. And similarly for this g of x, if you look for that, there is a possibility that this will become 0. So all the values will be greater than 2. So g of x is going to be greater than 2. How do we know that? Because if you keep on increasing this value, this number is going to be reducing, and there will be a time when this will become 0. So all the values will be greater than 2 here, right? And since you are using, okay, now the next part is there here. Next part it says, okay, it says write down an expression for fg of x. So if you're looking for fg of x, let's leave f as it is and write the value of g of x, and which is 1 over x plus 2. Now place, use f on this value. So f is equals to actually 3 over 2x. So 2 times, here our x is 1 over x plus 2, and plus 1 is there. Now let's simplify this. 3 over 2 over x plus 4 plus 1. So yeah, let's simplify this a bit more. And this is 2 plus 5x divided by x. Now this x will go up over there, and we will reach, this is 3x over 2 plus 5x, which is the expression in this format. Or you may write it in one more way, that 3x over 5x plus 2, just by writing the answer in the format it is mentioned to us. Now let's go for the next part of this. And it takes us, okay, he is looking for the inverse of this. So for going for the inverse of fg, let us say fg equals to y. So y, or y is equals to, or y is equals to 3x over 5x plus 2. Let's cross multiply, so this becomes 5xy plus 2y equals to 3x. Let's shift all the x to one side and all the y to the other side. So what can we do? That 3x minus 5xy. Now by taking x as common, we are left with 3 minus 5x equals to 2y. So x is going to be 2y over 3 minus 5x. So this is actually fg inverse of x, and we just replace here, in place of y we write, here it is actually, sorry, y. So this is y, and this is going to be x. So this is the solution of your question number 7. Now let's go for question number 8. Let's see what comes there. Okay. This question is regarding circular Mayer, and here it says the diagram shows a sector of a sector OAC with a circle this, the tangents AB and CB to the circle meet at point B. And okay. Now the arc AC is of length 6 cm, AOC is this. Now if you see here, now this is the situation that this is an arc length of a circle and he's looking for OA. And if you see, this is the arc length and we have the formula for the arc length, that is S is equals to R theta. S is equals to R theta. Our S is 6. Our R we need to find, that is our OA, and our theta is 3 pi by 8. So if you simplify it a bit more, so OA is going to be 6 divided by 3 pi by 8, and by using calculator, since he's asking you need to write the answer to 4 significant figures, so the 4 significant figures gives us 5.093. This is a small question here. Now let's go for the next part of this, and it says, okay, find the perimeter of the shaded region. Now for the perimeter of the shaded region, you see we need to have the value of AB, we need to have the value of BC, and we have already the value of AC, the circular one, which is 6. So for finding the AB and AB, let's divide this, and this is a triangle which is a right angle, and we can use 10 to find out the value of AB. So let's go for this now. Now here it is, we have 10 and the angle is halved as well. 3 pi by 16 is equals to opposite over adjacent, which is AB over OA. So we can find AB here, which is OA, and we have the value of OA, which is 5.093 into 10, 3 pi by 16. So if you simplify this, we get the value of AB as 3.40. Now the perimeter of the whole region is going to be 2 times 3.40 and plus the arc length, which was 6, and it takes us to 12.81. Now in the next part, he is asking for the area of the shaded region. So for the area of the shaded region, let's find the area of this whole shape first. And since we have seen that this is going to be a triangle and equal triangle over there as well, so half base times height, OA and AB, and then find the area of the sector, and subtracting them both, we'll be able to get the area of the shaded portion. So let's find A1 first, which is our A1 is going to be half base times height, and our base is 5.093, which is OA, and height is 3.40, which is AB, and after the simplification, this gives us 8.65 or maybe 66. So we will have the same area on the other triangle, so total area is going to be 8.66 multiplied by 2, which is going to be 17.32. Now, area of the sector. Now, for finding the area of sector, we know we have the formula half r square theta. Now, half and r is 5.093 whole square into theta is 3 pi by 8. So when you simplify this, we get 15.2 0.28. And this is, if you see the shape, this is the white area. And if we are looking for the shaded area, so we subtract this white area from the total one, that is 17.32 minus 15.28. And if we simplify it, this is 2.04 square units. So these are the 4 questions. The next 5 to 8. So I hope this is going to be clear to you, and you won't find any difficulty in this. So the next 3 questions will be shown to you in the next tutorial.